Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my very last video that I'm making for 2018, and I'm going to upload it for you guys now, even though I haven't finished with probably 4 or 5 months of 2018, because I just wanted to show you guys a current video, and in keeping with the season, wanted to show you guys a Christmas themed haul. So that's what I have for you guys today. It is currently the 19th of December, 6 days before Christmas. I still have a ton of stuff to do, including wrapping, which I just despise so much. I cannot stand to wrap presents, and I don't know why, because you know, I'm crafty. I like to make things. You would think that I would enjoy all of that, you know, fancy wrapping stuff. No. I don't know if I had some kind of traumatic wrapping experience as a kid or what it is, but I just hate it. It's even gotten down to the point where on QVC, I think I bought those drawstring. They're these Mylar drawstring bags where you just pretty much throw the gift in it, pull the strings, tie it up, throw it under the tree. I don't do bows and curly ribbon and none of that. Nope. It's pretty much bags and tissue paper, or the drawstring bags, or I will occasionally wrap a box, but it still doesn't look good. I'm not good at it. But anyway. So I have that to do. I still have to make more cookie dough and make Christmas crack and butter cookies, and what else? I still have to do a little bit of Christmas shopping. Almost done, but still have a little bit to do. And hopefully that's it. The trees are up. They're decorated. We always get 2 live trees. I don't ask for very much in life. I'm very low maintenance, but I don't like fake trees, and I want one in the living room and one in the family room. And so we go to Lowe's and we get them, and they're really cheap, and they're really nice trees for the money. So that's what we do. But unfortunately, my one tree has decided not to drink anything, so it'll probably be dead by Christmas. Who knows? They both had fresh cuts at the same time. The other one's slurping up water like crazy, and this other one's just like, nope, not doing it. So, I don't know. We'll see how it looks by Christmas. But, see what else has been going on. My son turned 23 a couple weeks ago, which I can't even believe, and he wanted to go to an escape room, which is one of our family's most favorite activities. I swear if we won the lottery, we'd go to an escape room like every week. We just love the logic puzzles and trying to figure stuff out, and we have a really good time. So it was the 4 of us and my son's girlfriend and his best friend, who I've known since he was 6, who had been overseas in Thailand, and he's currently working in Australia. And so we hadn't seen him in like a year, so that was nice to see him. So we all went to an escape room, and his best friend had never even been to one, and we had a great time, and we got out with 16 minutes to spare, so we killed it. You usually only have an hour in those rooms, so we did a really good job. And let's see, I have made 1 batch of cookie dough so far, which is always dangerous for me, because regardless of what the CDC says about eating cookie dough, I'm going to eat it anyway. I just am. It's a fact. I don't care. And I like cookie dough more than the actual baked cookies. So it's dangerous with it here, because I just always go in and like sneak a spoonful out of the bowl and I eat it, and you know, pretty soon there's half the amount there was when I started. Let's see. Oh, my husband and I went on our annual pilgrimage into the city last Friday so that we could go to Rockefeller Center so I could see the tree, because that's my absolute favorite thing to do at Christmas time. So we did our whole usual walking tour. We had to go to Macy's first so I could ride up and down on the wooden escalators in memory of my great aunt who worked there back in the 40s. I just wish I could transform everything to the way it looked when she worked there in the 40s, because that would have been awesome to see. I just love that whole era, like 40s and 50s, the clothes and the way things looked in the movies. But then we went from there to outside Macy's in Herald Square so we could see all the windows, which were really, really cute. And then we went to Bryant Park, where they have a big marketplace and an ice rink, and they have a big tree there. And they have probably at least 100, it seems like, little kiosks with all kinds of food and all kinds of merchants selling things. It's really nice there. So we went there, then we went up to Rockefeller Center and saw the tree, and went into St. Patrick's because my husband's Catholic, and it's a gorgeous church. Even if you're not Catholic, if you go to New York, you have to go to St. Patrick's. It's just amazing. Then we went to look at the windows in Saks, and they were absolutely horrible. They just had these like artsy mannequins in them, and I don't know, nothing was really moving. You know, they weren't kid-friendly like they normally are. It was just bad. But the tree was gorgeous, as always. And we had a good time, just the two of us, because we don't get a lot of time, just the two of us by ourselves. So we had a really nice day. And I asked my husband, I was just joking with him as we were walking around, and I said, could you find any of these places if I wasn't with you? He's like, oh no. He's like, absolutely not. He's like, I never learned my way around the city. He goes, I just follow other people. So I've come to the conclusion I'm kind of like the family compass when it comes to New York. No one goes without me, and everyone just follows my lead. I'm like, okay. So that's pretty much what's been going on here. I'm going to try at the end of this video to put in some pictures from New York. And also, because I know a lot of people around the country don't get to see this commercial. It's my absolute favorite Christmas commercial. The link will be down below here in the description box. It's for this commercial from the New York Lottery with this little cat, and his owner owns like a little bodega, you know, like a little grocery store. Oh, love it. They had it last year. They brought it back this year. I hope they never get rid of it because it's amazing. So check that out down below. Okay, so on to the haul. Most of this is from one sale. There's a couple things from a couple other sales, but I just wanted to show you all the Christmas themed stuff I've got over the past few weeks. So the first thing was from a sale about a half an hour away. I went to it last year. It was absolutely horrible. I went to it this year. I did much better compared to last year. Not great, but compared to last year, pretty much anything was better. But I ended up in the Christmas room. This was the only thing I found there. Is this cute little pewter ornament, and it has this little stick down at the bottom, and you can move it so that you can rock the little teddy bear on the rocking horse back and forth. And this is from, and this might be really hard to see, it's from OAW. Never heard of this pewter company before, and it's hard for me to find it on eBay. I did find one other ornament like this where it's movable, but that was pretty much it. I paid $2 for that, hoping to make at least, I don't know, 10 to 15 plus shipping. Unfortunately, that's not up yet. It should be, but at the end of the year, I kind of get to the point where I am burnt out and I have lost all my motivation. It should be the time where I'm listing as much as I can, and I do try, but then I kind of just get to a point where I just go, no, I'm done. I'm tired. So maybe that's what I need to ask Santa for, some extra motivation. I know Santa's bringing me a new light box because it came yesterday. I gave my husband my Christmas list, and because now I sell things in his store, and he linked his store into my phone. He buys all this stuff on there, and, well, at least a few things, so I see all of it. And he just realized that the other day. He's like, you've seen everything I bought you, haven't you? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. So I'm getting a Foldio 3 light box. So when I get that, hopefully in the new year, guys, I can try and do a review on that, because I've been using my old one for like 10 years. This is my 10th year on eBay, 2018. So I deserved a new light box. I'll still use the old one, but I'm curious to see what this one does. It has better lighting and it's bigger, so I'll keep you posted on that. Let's see. Then I went to another sale. I think this was the last one I went to this year. Yeah. And I found 2 Christmas things there for 50 cents. I got this green velvet ribbon embroidery stocking. Hopefully make at least 10 plus shipping on that. And then I found these plates, and I wasn't going to buy them because I really didn't think anything of them. They're from Holiday Tidings, a company in Japan, and the pattern is called, where is it here? It's called All Over Plaid, and it's basically a tartan pattern on all these salad plates. I'm trying to pull one out for you guys. Whoops. So that's what they look like. And that's what the back looks like. And I didn't really think anything of them, but then I looked them up on eBay and replacements.com. And replacements, come on, focus. Something's wrong with this thing today. It doesn't want to focus on the actual mat. Sorry, guys. Anyway, replacements wants, I think, $32 or more per plate in that pattern. It's crazy. So I put all 4 up for, I think it was 50 plus shipping, something like that. So we'll have to see what happens. I did get them up late because I didn't even go to that sale until the beginning of December. So they might not sell until next year sometime. Then I went to a little indoor flea market the middle of November, and I got some Christmas themed things there, all Santa Clauses. These all cost me $6 total, so what, $1.50 a piece. And I think they're, except for one, I believe they're all Midwest to Cannon Falls. So I got this little guy. He has a crackle finish, and he's got the big sack on his back, which is growing this kind of bottle brush textured Christmas tree out of it. And it does say Midwest here on the bottom. I'm hoping to get at least 20 plus shipping on all these. I did get them listed, I just haven't sold any of them yet. Might have been a little bit too late. Then I got this guy holding a little bottle brush tree, and he's got this felt sack of toys, also from Midwest. Then this one, I'm not sure where it's from, but he's got that antique look to him, and he's glittered everywhere. Hope you guys can see that. And all it says on the bottom really is made in the Philippines. And this, whatever this is, I don't know if that was on there or somebody wrote that on there. And then the last one I got was this little guy, very folk arty looking Santa, and he's signed on the back, and it says Tate, and I think it's Randy Tate. I don't know, I don't have it written down, but I think it's Randy Tate. He did a bunch of different Santas for Midwest of Cannon Falls. Unfortunately, the sticker's not on the bottom. But I think I have like 8 people watching this and nobody has snatched it up yet. But maybe I'll do a little bit of a sale after Christmas and see what happens. So that was it for that flea market. And that same day I went to an estate sale and I got this little guy for $1. This is just a simple little Santa ornament, but I bought him because I loved his little snowshoes. So I don't know, maybe like $8 on him plus shipping. I'll have to see. And I think that was it from all of those sales. And then the last one I hit was one over in Pennsylvania. They always have a sale in, I believe it's June, which has a little bit of everything. But then they also do a Christmas themed sale. Usually the Friday after Thanksgiving or the week after that. Something like that. But they did tell us next year they're going to do it differently and they might do it the Friday before Thanksgiving, which would really stink for me because we always go to this place called Peddler's Village over in Pennsylvania, and it's the most gorgeous place. It has all these little shops and it's so quaint and it's beautiful any time of year that you go. My daughter and I just go there just to walk around and kind of decompress all the time because it's so pretty there. But in December, or I mean the week before Thanksgiving, they have what's called the Grand Illumination, and they light the whole place up at like 6:15 at night, and everything has different lights on it in different colors, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm not missing that. If I have to miss this sale, then I guess I missed this sale, unfortunately. But a lot of people might complain because a lot of people go to the Grand Illumination. So we'll see. But anyway, from there, I already sold a few things and sent them out, so unfortunately I can't show them to you, but I'll tell you what they were. For 25 cents, I bought this little round box that had a puzzle in it. It was actually from 1969 from Springbok. It was called Holiday Thingies, and it had this really weird, wonky Christmas tree on it that had eyes and a little face on it. And I put it together, all the pieces were there. I think maybe it had 100 pieces, if that. Took pictures of it and sold that for $15 with free shipping. So not a bad profit on 25 cents. And then in a box of ornaments, I was rooting through there and I found a tiny little Pam Schifferl ornament of just a little Santa with white robes. Probably only like 2 inches tall, and paid 25 cents for that. Sold that for $12.99 with free shipping. And the other ornament I sold was, the tag on it said Newport Mansions from Rhode Island. It was a reverse painted glass ball ornament, and the scene inside was like a bunch of little sailboats. And I paid $1 for that, and I sold that for $19.99 with free shipping. And then the other thing I sold from that sale, but I still have some to show you, are these guys. They had a set of 6 of these reindeer good reindeer mugs. These are from Crate and Barrel, and they're supposed to be like child-size mugs. They're about an inch shorter than a regular mug. So I got 6 of those for $4. Already sold 2 of them for $12.99 plus shipping. So I have 4 left, and I have a bunch of watchers on those. So some of those still might go before the season's over. Then I ended up buying 3 of these little trees, and I should have taken this out before I started making this video. But anyway, each one has all these tiny little glass balls in it. And there's 3 different designs on the balls, which is hard to see. But then you get this little pretty little green glass tree on a stand, and it does have lights, but I don't have batteries in it. It either lights warm white, or you can turn the switch the other way and it does that color morphing thing where it turns green and blue and red and yellow. And it's just really cute, and all the little ornaments hang off the branches. So those were $4 a piece, which was a little more than I wanted to spend, unfortunately. I think these were like a today's special on QVC or something. I think they sold them in sets of 5. But I have the tree with the blue ornaments, one with gold and one with purple. So I think I put them up for $20 a piece with free shipping, so we'll have to see what happens with those. They also might not sell till next year now, since it's already so late. Then on one of the tables, I found these 2 little guys. This is a Crinkle Claus, and I think he's called German Santa. Not sure, but his name's not on the bottom. But I think I only paid like $1 for him. Yeah. Should be able to make at least 10 plus shipping. And then this guy, I just picked him up just because he looked folk arty. And some people like that. I think he was a quarter? Oh no, 75 cents. So, like I said, no name. So maybe 10 plus shipping on him. Then I found some Fitz and Floyd pieces in their kind of boutique-y section, but they weren't that expensive. The first ones I found were these little cats. It's a Christmas cat sugar bowl and the creamer that matches it. And they say Fitz and Floyd 1992 on the bottom. I paid $2.50 for the set. Should be able to get, I can't remember what I put them up for. I think I might have put them up for $30 plus shipping, something like that. Then sitting right next to them was this really pretty figural angel mug. Come on, wake up. There we go. Very dimensional. Also says Fitz and Floyd. This is 1995. This is their Damask Christmas Angel, or Damask, however you choose to say it. I paid $2 for that. Should be able to get at least, I think, 20 plus shipping out of that. And then I also, that came with the original box too, guys. And then this also came in the box, but the box is big, so I'm not gonna put it in the frame to show you guys. But this is the matching, whoops. This is the matching teapot that goes with the mug. Really, really pretty. And again, Fitz and Floyd 1995, 30 ounces. So I think I put her up for 40 plus shipping, maybe. And then finally, last but not least, and I'm probably gonna have to lift the camera up for this because it's too big to fit in the frame, but for $10 I bought this guy. This is for Mr. Christmas. It's called the Maestro Mouse in Love, and he plays the piano and his girlfriend sits on top of the piano, and when you change these little songs up here, he will play different things, and then you get all these little songs. You get 24 songs with it. I had a similar item like this that I showed you guys, I believe it was last year, with a teddy bear, and he played like 125 songs or something. He had a little hat rack with a bunch of different hats on it, and depending on which hat you put on his head, he played a series of songs that were in that song category. And I can't remember what he was called off the top of my head, but I paid $10 for him, and I sold him for like 130. This guy plays less songs, so, but he's brand new in the box. The box is a little jacked up. It's got some tape residue all over it. But other than that, the inside is in brand new condition. So I'm hoping I can squeak like 75 out of that. So that is it for the Christmas haul, guys. I just wanted to say to everybody that it has been a great 2018, at least eBay-wise, and a pretty good year other than that. And I would not be making these videos without all of you watching and supporting me. You guys are fantastic. All of you who hit the like button, all of you who leave your wonderful comments, you really boost my spirits, especially on days when I'm here by myself and kind of, you know, feeling a little lonely, which is a lot of the time, because eBay is kind of a lonely job. I mean, I am an only child. I'm used to being by myself, but some days it kind of gets to me. So it's nice to have some of you guys, you know, tell me I'm doing a good job, or that I've helped you find something and helped you make some money. That's, you know, the greatest thing that I could hear. I'm glad that I can help educate you guys, and all you guys educate me also. So this has been a great platform for me to get to meet all of you and interact with all of you, and I wish nothing but the best for you in 2019, eBay wise and in every other aspect of your life. And I want to wish you guys all a very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah if you've already celebrated Hanukkah. And I think that's it, guys. Next year I'm planning on revamping my basement, which is, you know, has all my eBay stuff, which is a hot mess right now. So everything has to be pulled out and reorganized because it looks like an episode of Hoarders. I also have to purge a lot of my craft stuff and do some de-stash videos. And I pretty much just have to purge the rest of my house. That's kind of my goal for 2019. And then later in January, I will be going to San Diego with my mom, which was my 50th anniversary present. 50th anniversary, hello. 50th birthday present from my husband. So we're going out there. She's going to show me, you know, where I was born, where we lived, all that stuff that I don't remember because we left when I was 2. But I'm really, really looking forward to going to the San Diego Zoo, which has been a dream of mine for a really long time. So anyone who lives out that way, if you know any great restaurants or other things to do, you know, please let me know below in the comments. So that's it. So thanks again, guys. I couldn't do any of this without all of you. Thanks for listening, you know, to the obnoxious, sarcastic Jersey girl. Try and give you advice about eBay. So have a great New Year, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.